67% of our kids live in poverty or below the poverty line. They have some major struggles before they come to school, and many of them are exposed to toxic stress every day.
¿Tienes tu carro, Rosita? Sí. Tráelo. Mi nombre es Margarita Guerrero y mi edad tengo 47 años y vine pues a una mejor vida, una oportunidad de vida de mayor calidad.
If we're going to approach this multi-generational poverty problem, which is a big one, you're not going to get there with a single-minded strategy. You need something that's got multiple facets to it. It's an investment. It's not an expense. When I start talking about two-generation strategies, people kind of scratch their head and they go, well, duh. It's the duh moment, right? It makes so much sense.
Two-generation approaches meet the needs of and provide opportunities for children and their parents together. Programs and policies that address the needs of children and their parents together can harness the family's full potential, starting a new cycle of opportunity and putting the entire family on a path to educational success and permanent economic security.
I'm Jackie Porter, Director of Early Childhood for Austin ISD, which means I oversee our Pre-K3 program, which is brand new, our Pre-K4 program, and our kindergarten program, so all of our early childhood pieces. It's so important that our kids have a firm foundation to start their educational career.
I think 2Gen is something that we have done sporadically over the years, but now that the research is really bearing up as to how important that can be and how that can really change the trajectory of a child's life, I see more and more programs moving to that.
Ahorita pues como estoy en clases de inglés, voy cada martes y jueves, pero entiendo y sé leerlo y escribir más o menos también ya me estoy enseñando. Y todo lo que me ha servido, pues me está sirviendo ahorita. Estoy aprendiendo mucho para yo tener un mejor posible un trabajo donde tenga que usar inglés.
In an ideal world, I guess what I would like to see is that we start with the family. So right now what happens is if you have a child that's in a poor family, they might get access, although the access is limited to things like Head Start, early Head Start. And often what happens is the parents are not asked, why are you low income, or what kind of things would you like to do better?
Y pues ya yo después me quedé sola con los 3 niños chicos, después me encontré una nueva pareja y pues aquí estoy.
¿Y por qué te juntaste
con él?
Pareja?
Pues porque ellos tenían los 3 niños chicos, yo estaba trabajando, pero pues yo necesitaba un apoyo como quiera, pues por eso me junté con él, porque necesitaba un apoyo para que me ayudara pues, a pagar biles, renta, todo, y pues nos juntamos sin querer, sin nada, nomás así éramos como amigos, novios, y por eso me junté con él. Tengo 7 hijos, no, ahora no estoy trabajando, pero voy a trabajar.
If a parent goes in to get a community college degree or certificate, nobody asks them, what kind of a situation are your children in? Do you have young children? Are they in good quality care? Is there something we could do to bring better services so that you're both progressing at the same time? And we know from the research that's a good idea. You would start with assessing the family situation and saying, look, this country needs better skills, better development at all ages. How can we build strategies and implement them that will take care of that, basically? And a lot of the things that we need to make that happen are simply not funded.
Me enfermé de la ansiedad, depresión, y así estoy a veces, pero le echo ganas.
In most European countries, or even other places around the world, they think work-family policy. They think these programs, these benefits, these services make sense for everybody in the country. And as a result, they get better outcomes. We looked at strategic plans across education, child services, workforce, and said, where are some of those levers we could move without lifting heavy objects to try to bring these systems together and get them to work together better? And we're sitting here at Allen Center, AISD's facility. It's a great example. So this one bubbled up. Jackie Porter basically had this idea. We got a vacant facility. We're in a neighborhood that needs help with these services. We got vacant space. Let's see if we can't invite partners into the same facility so you can have a place where you can provide these services all in one. So we have Skill Point doing adult training geared towards better careers in healthcare. We've got literacy services. We've got Child Inc. doing Head Start. We've got pre-K from the district. So a lot of those, and Avance doing its thing with parents and kids. So it just made a lot of sense to not try to do stuff with a really tightly dictated pilot, but to see what can we do if we just come together and collaborate.
So the great part about what's happening in here is that it's very organic. So it's not controlled by any one organization, and it isn't very cookie cutter. It's very unique to this neighborhood. I'd like to see more programs for parents and then more advertising of the programs we do have. I think knowledge is the big piece. Many of the programs that we saw today in Allen aren't full. And so I know that there are parents out there that could benefit from that. They simply don't know it's an option. So I would love to see the programs that we have be more full, and I would love to see more programs fill up the space that's here.
¿Cuáles otros servicios? Como me gustaría que hubiera como de computación. Pues sí ha sido un poco difícil encontrar trabajo, pero pues solo hay buscándole. Sí encuentra uno, pero sí hay, pero pagan muy poquito. Y uno busca donde le paguen a uno más dinero y que no sea mucho trabajo. Sí.
These people here can go out and get a job paying from $15 to $18 an hour, some of them $20 an hour, depending on where they go.
So where's 2Gen now in the country and what's happening here in Austin? It's still an emerging field. We're seeing the spread of a lot of pilots and new programs and projects for 2Generation around the country. They're still kind of neophytes. We're still trying to figure out what works well and what doesn't. We don't really have rigorous evaluation evidence on this Generation 2.0 yet. We'll start to have results pretty soon. It's all about high quality and the leading edge curriculum, the leading edge program strategies on the adult and the child side. So I think combining those things, this is the next generation.
Tengo lo necesario para vivir, pero yo quisiera tener una casa propia. Eso es lo que yo quiero ahorita. Quiero trabajar para sacar una casa, para estar bien los dos, yo y mi pareja y mis hijos.
Ay, verdad.